Hello and welcome back to the Three Strands Pod. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How has your week been? What have you been up to? Let me know. It is officially March. That means we have done 2 months of this year already. Have the months been good to you? Is 2021 looking good? Is it not looking great? How are you feeling? If you guys had any New Year's resolutions or goals for the year, have you managed to achieve any of the goals? Have you not? Have you started? Have you not? How are you feeling? What are we saying? So Mandems, what are we saying? What's happening? Let me know. I personally am feeling absolutely fantastic. I was vegetarian for the whole of January and also the whole of February, and I am coming to the end of my 3-week fast as well as being vegetarian. I'm feeling fantastic. I didn't think I could make it this far, but God saw me through it. Shout out to you, God. Shout out to you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling great. How are you? If you know where that's from, shout out to you. If you don't, well, maybe next time. When do you guys think we will come out of this lockdown? Do you think we'll come out of this lockdown? Do you think we'll have summer? Do you think we'll have spring? I'm feeling kind of hopeful for summer. Think we may be out in spring. The ending of, beginning of summer-ish, maybe, kinda. I don't know. But really and truly with this government, yeah, there's no guarantee. They'll let us out on Monday and then put us back in lockdown on Wednesday. But the time has come to make it do what it do. So without further ado, I said without further ado, give the intro.
I'm 20-something years of age, and life surely ain't about handouts. So I lays my plan out. Hard work is living catered to an hardcore survival. Consider God's lesson from conception to arrival. Now that I'm here, my fears shall decrease. Learn about life, making my way to the east. From 4 square yard struggler, the G's on time. Yo, God, hit me with that introducing.
The 8th of March is International Women's Day. So of course we have to talk about some fantastic women who have done some fantastic things and made differences in their spaces, in their spheres, whatever, wherever. We're going to congratulate them and we're going to show them some love. So some of these women you may already know, some of these women you may not know. So get your pens and your notepads out and make sure you get these names down because you do not want to forget. Okay, let's get into it. First on the list is a Kenyan social, environmental and political activist, Wangari Maathai. Maathai was the first woman from her region to obtain a PhD from the University of Nairobi in 1971. She became the chair of the Department of Veterinary Anatomy in 1976 and then was associate professor in 1977, and she was the first woman of her region to obtain these positions of stature. She was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004, among numerous other awards, for her philanthropic work with the Green Belt movement, which you guys should definitely look into, and other organisations. And in 2002, she was elected to Kenyan Parliament with a 98% vote. You guys should definitely look into the Green Belt movement and read up on everything that Wangari Maathai did. I don't want to get into it because we have a lot of names to get into, but definitely look into the work that she did regarding the Green Belt movement. Next on the list, we have Teresa Kachinda-Moto, who is the paramount chief in the central region of Malawi. She has terminated around 840 marriages, and these are all of children. And she made her sub-chiefs sign an agreement to end all child marriages. She convinced the community leaders to ban early marriages, and she or her sponsors pay for girls' school fees if the parents cannot afford to pay. And she has worked to increase the minimum age of marriage in Malawi from 12 to 18 and is now working towards moving it from 18 to 21. There is a lot of information around what Teresa Kachinda-Moto has done in Malawi in terms of ending child marriages and banning child marriages and preventing child marriages, which you may not think is a thing, but it is a huge, huge, huge issue, which obviously Teresa Kachindamoto has worked so hard to overcome. 840 marriages. That's a lot. And all of them are children. So definitely read up on Teresa Kachindamoto and the work that she has done in Malawi. Next, we have African-American businesswoman and teacher Maggie Lena Walker. Walker started an insurance company for women, and she also founded the St. Luke Penny Savings Bank. She was the first woman of any race to charter a bank in the United States, and she served as the vice president of the NAACP, which is the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, if you don't know. Her bank, St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, is actually still in operation today, and her house in Richmond, Virginia, has been designated a historical site. So if you are ever in Richmond, Virginia, I'm sure you can go and see her house. On the subject of banks, next is Esther Okade. In 2015, at aged only 10, Okade enrolled at the Open University for a maths course and was achieving straight A's as one of the youngest undergraduates in the country. And she also said that she had dreams of finishing her PhD in financial maths at age 13 and then having her own bank by age 15. She is writing a series of maths books called Yummy Yummy Algebra to help other children get into maths. And unfortunately, there is no recent information on her, so I'm not sure if she owns a bank or has done her PhD, but this was again in 2015, which was quite a few years ago now. But I think it was very, very inspiring and very encouraging to see a young Nigerian girl, age 10, at university studying maths with dreams of completing her PhD and then owning a bank at only age 15. Fantastic. You can do it, fam. You can do it. We got your back. Next is a woman that some of you very well may know. This is Shonda Rhimes. And if you don't know her by her name, you'll know her by her work. She is a producer, screenwriter, and author. If you've ever seen Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, Grey's Anatomy, and the new Bridgerton, it's all her. All of them Shondaland. That is the name of her production company. With Grey's Anatomy, Shonda Rhimes became the first black woman to create and produce a top 10 network series, and she just signed a multi-year 150 million with an M for man, that's a lot of monies. $150 million deal with Netflix for 8 new series, and the first one is Bridgerton. So if you guys haven't seen it, go and see it. I say that, but I haven't seen it yet. But I have seen How to Get Away with Murder and Grey's Anatomy, both fantastic series. So watch them if you haven't seen it already, because why haven't you seen it already? Hater. Next is one of my favorite women. Oh, I love this woman, Viola Davis. Oh my gosh, she is amazing. She is an actress and a producer, and she was actually the first black woman to win an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a drama series. This is for How to Get Away with Murder. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen her as Annalise Keating, you're just living under the biggest rock. Why do you subject yourself to these things? I will never know. But get onto it. Watch How to Get Away with Murder. It is fantastic. 75 billion out of 10, would always recommend. And Viola Davis is actually also an Academy Award winner. Shout out to you, girl. Next is director, producer, and screenwriter Ava DuVernay, who I'm sure you guys have definitely heard of. She is the first black woman to win the Best Feature Directing Award at Sundance. This was in 2012. She was the first black woman to get a Best Director Golden Globe nomination. She was the first woman of colour to direct an Oscar-nominated Best Picture film. And she was the first woman to direct a film that grossed more than 100 million. For man, that's a lot of monies. $100 million domestically. Ava DuVernay is the woman of firsts. Wow. If you guys haven't seen any of Ava DuVernay's works, I don't know what you're doing. Some of Ava DuVernay's work includes Selma, When They See Us, 13th, A Wrinkle in Time, and Queen Sugar. There's a lot of work on the internet that you guys can watch. I mean, it's all at your fingertips. Leaving TV and moving towards sports and athletics, we have Misty Copeland, who is a ballerina and athlete. Copeland has been a fierce advocate for dance as a form of expression for people of colour, and she was actually the first African American woman to become the American Ballet Theatre's principal dancer after 75 years. This is fantastic because I don't know a lot of ballerinas, and I don't know a lot of black ballerinas, and I don't even know any other ballerina that has been a principal of a ballet theatre. I don't know much about ballet, but for me, I think this is fantastic. Black ballerinas for the win. Yeah, boy. Mattel made a Barbie doll in the likeness of Misty Copeland. So now we have a black ballerina Barbie doll. Next is Olympic fencer and activist Ibtihaj Muhammad. In the 2016 Summer Olympics in Rio, Muhammad became the first American woman to wear a hijab while competing, and she won a bronze medal. She is also a 5-time senior world medalist and world champion. And in 2017, Mattel created their first hijab-wearing Barbie doll in Muhammad's likeness. So for all of the women out there that are hijab wearers, or all of those women that want to be Olympic fencers, you can do both. You can do it. So for all my hijab wearing sisters, don't let them tell you that you can't do it. If Muhammad can do it, we can do it. Go and wear your hijab and you go and fence, or you go play basketball, or you go do tennis. Whatever it is you want to do, we can do it. We're not letting people tell us what we can and can't do. If you want to do it, you do it. You don't want to do it, you don't do it. But we can do everything. We got ballerinas, my dog. We got fencers. Fencers. Through the work that Muhammad did and her perseverance, now there is a young babe out there who wears a hijab, who has looked at that Barbie and thinks, me too, I can do this. Now there's representation for me. A hijab wearing babe. There's a Barbie that looks like me. Oh, what, in 1999, did you think we were going to see Barbies wearing hijabs? Did you even think we were going to see black Barbies? They weren't even around like that. Now we've got black Barbies who wear hijabs and fence. Come on. Come on, man. Invincible much? Cool. We're looking untouchable right now. And finally, last but definitely not least, we have Brianna Daniels. Daniels is the first African American woman in a NASCAR Cup Series pit crew. The first female duo to do pit crew work is Brianna Daniels and Brianna O'Leary. I think it's so fantastic that their names are so similar, Brianna and Brianna, and they call themselves the Killer Bees or B Squared. Fantastic. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, some fantastic women who have done some fantastic, groundbreaking work in different areas. If you want to be a ballerina, if you want to work for NASCAR, if you want to go to the moon, if you want to do whatever, fence, don't let anybody or anything stop you. Hijab wearing or not, you can do it. So black women or women in general, I urge you to go out there and kill it. Go out there and break some ground. Whether you are or are not a hijab wearing babe, don't let them stop you. If you want to be a ballerina, if you want to be an Olympic fencer, if you want to be an astronaut, a bank owner, if you want to be a movie star, whatever it is that you want to do it with your heart. If you're going to be the first or the 9th or the 99th, it doesn't matter as long as you do it. Don't let them tell you what you can and can't do, okay? There is no limitation to your imagination. Wow, I'm such a lyricist. I hope through these different stories of the work that these different women have done, you feel inspired and encouraged to pursue your dreams. And maybe, just maybe, Mattel will make a Barbie doll in your likeness. And then 20 years down the line, some babe will pick up that Barbie doll and be inspired by your work. You never know. You just really never know. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until next time, peace in the Middle East to you and your crew. What? Peace in the Middle East to you and your crew.
20-something years of age, and life surely ain't about handouts. So I lays my plan out. Hard work is living catered to an art called survival. Consider God's lesson from conception to arrival. Now that I'm here, my fears shall decrease. Learning about life, making my way to the east. From 4 square yard struggler, the G's on time. Your God hit me with that, bro.